YouTube, what's up? It's your boy D. Some of y'all know me as Deewrightcut. First and foremost, be sure to follow me on Instagram at Deewrightcut_. Be sure to like and subscribe on this video. As you can see, I'm starting my client off with a fresh wash. Yes, this is a banger. Don't have to ask that question. Be ready, strap in, let's get it, let's go. Yo, YouTube family, so we're back. Let's get this video cranking. As you can see in the previous clip, I was starting off with washing my client's scalp. So here I'm going to hit it with the blow dryer just to dry it out, to get all that wetness from the cleansing of the scalp. Yo, so YouTube, like I was saying, in this cut, we're going to do a wavelength cut high taper. Let's taper on the sides, taper in the back. My client has pretty good waves, which you can see. So we're gonna knock that down and get it going and really get this cut going, man. I hope y'all are doing well. Thank you for tuning in. Please subscribe and like to my YouTube channel. Just hit that subscribe button for me, man. It'll mean a lot. Be sure to follow me on Instagram at Deewrightcut. This is about to get popping, and I'm coming like this all the time, man. All the time with these cuts, fire cuts, man. My client was satisfied as we really get into the thick of this cut, man. I gotta give like a quick shout out to my camera person, Taylor. She killed this video, clear as day. I'm saying I'm just working my crafts and really getting to it, you know. And I appreciate all the support that y'all give me. So here, as I really get into this cut, I start off with a 1.5, and I do that about close just to lay it down. Just because I want to get the hair laid down to a length where it's gonna like pretty much lay, as I was saying, lay to the surface, lay to the scalp, really show his waves at a higher degree, at a higher level. That for me is how I execute the perfect cut. The perfect like style detailed cut that's perfect for me. The execution, you can do it right, you can come out with a stellar high quality cut, but it's all about execution. For me, that's the big thing with my cuts, man, and my services is executing, doing the job that the client expects. So my most frequent question that's always asked is, what do I put on the hairline? Some people think it's shampoo, some people think it's moisturizer. The answer to your question is simply shampoo. Something that will dry out and cleanse the hairline. That's how you achieve that really sharp, crisp look of a hairline. There's no other way around it. That for me is the key to a clean, crisp hairline. Another tip before I get into this next portion. The reason I did it so early and I'm not even finished with the cut is because I want to give it time to soak in the hairline, really cleanse it, dry it out so it executes and gets that perfect, clean, crisp hairline. But anyways, let's tap back into this cut. So I'm in the back of the nape area. The nape area would be the neck for those who doesn't use the technical terms. And I try to talk technical, and I try to talk, you know, out of technicality just to get people to understand where I'm coming from. So I am on the nape area performing the neck tip. For me, that is one of the most important parts of the cut. A lot of people don't really see it that way, but for me, the back of the head is probably one of the most seen besides the hairline. People are going to be looking at the back of your neck if you're walking around the mall, if you're going out to eat, if you're in the house walking around. That's just something that people just naturally going to see. You want that to naturally pop. So I went in there with a 1.5. Now I'm in there with a 1. Just laying it down, debulking, and going through my guard system. And man, it's a system, man. You go 1.5 closed, then you go 1 open, then you go 1 halfway, then you go 1 closed, and so on and so forth. You continue that process, you create a beautiful cut, a stellar cut, a quality cut that your client will love. And that right there That's all you need, man. So with that being said, you just follow those guidelines, follow those steps. If you're doing that, then you'll create that clean, quality cut with a nice looking blend. So y'all keep watching this, man. Tell me what y'all think on this neck taper. Remember to like, subscribe, man. Please, I appreciate that. This neck taper is gonna be real good, and the cut, man, I really like it. It's gonna be a nice, well blended cut. So y'all pay attention, stay tuned. Any questions? Hit me in the comments, man. Much love.
Tragic.
Sir, so you can see this neck taper slowly transitioning into that quality blend that you want, man. And when you're doing it, you gotta pay attention to the detail. So you gotta get each corner of the nape from right to left and the middle. As you can see in the middle, there's a little bit of weight there. So I'm just gonna slowly blend that out. Slowly blend that out. Go from my one open to one halfway to one closed, just to get that achieved desired look. That's what we want, and I just want my clients to be happy. And my man's G here, man, he's a great dude, kid. He's going places, man. Dude is 18, he's a manager already, you know what I'm saying? Like, so I just gotta take care of my client. So right here, I'm going to spray a little bit of hold spray. And I told y'all last time on one of my previous videos, I'm not gonna give away too much of my jewels, but for me, I have to do these certain things because it helps execute that perfect, clean, quality cut. And every detail matters. You can see, I go back and I just lay around the ears. I lay it down with my one guard closed just to knock some of that extra bulk out. So again, I went in there with my whole spray, cleansed the hairline out after I shampooed it and put shampoo on it again. After washing it, that's just going to show you how thorough I am with these cuts. I want it to be clean, quality. Yeah, so I'm starting this left side of this high taper, and I'm going to go in there with my andis cordless masters, no guard, open. I'm going to create my first guideline. As you see, I flick it halfway and I start busting out that bottom line that's been created. Transitions, and you see it slowly, and I go to close. And it's all a process, man. Like I said, you follow the system. It's like a blueprint for building a house, anything else. Follow that system, it works. So here, I'm going in there with my one, creating another guideline just to bust it open to really give it the details that I want. Yeah, just to give the cut the details that I want. And as I go through this process, you'll see how I go through it and break it down and just give it a like clean, detailed, thorough walkthrough of each guard system. So as I go back in here with my 1.5, I'm just taking out all that extra bulk, all that extra weight with my 1.5. Just to clear it to make sure the blend is nicely clean and blended. And it's a well done, proven cut, man. You know, it's all about the process of elimination and following the system to execute to make the perfect clean cut. Not everybody can get that, but you know, It's all about the process. So as I'm here, I'm going behind his ears. I'm just, like I said, I'm knocking out that dead weight. You want to make sure all that weight is clear. That's how you get that cut that you want, the cut that's desired, the cut that your client is really looking for. So as you can see, I'm just really breaking down this cut, getting into the details right now. So we're gonna speed it up, you know what I'm saying, get it going. Real quick, man, it's always key to detail. And then, as you see, I'm about to get into the details of this cut. So I'm gonna use the tip of my blade. Tips of the teeth turned out to me. So guy I learned from said that to me one day, and it took me a while to really understand it, but I get it. So when you turn the tip of that blade and start really blending to a detailed teeth, it makes a difference, man. Like, it makes a heck of a difference. You'll see that in your client's cut. So pay attention to watch that. Tell me what you think, man. So I'm going to do the other side of this taper, and it's going to be the same basic, not basic, you know, per se. It's my system, it's my blueprint, it works for me. And that's the one thing about cutting. You do what works for you, use what works for you, use what is preferred for you. Don't follow what any other barber does. Just take grains of salt and add it to your salt batch, you know, add it in. But you can see, again, it was a 1.5 cut close. I'm going to go over my 1.5 open debulk, I'm going to go to close and the debulk. Then I'm going to go to my 1, and that's when I'm really going to start blending. So as you can see, I'm using my 1 here, and we're just walking through the basis of the blend. Getting it going, getting it cracking, really detailing. As you can see, it's going to come together slowly but surely. And that's what you want. You want a nice, clean, well-defined, well-blended haircut. And if you can do that, man, your client is always satisfied. The customer satisfaction should be key, man. So I'm going in, like I said, I'm going to detail this cut using the tip of my blade. Slowly but surely, that transition of that blend is going to come together. You're going to keep bottoming out, detailing it, open to close to halfway to midway, 3/4. Just break through that system to slowly transition that blend. Right here, this is a key part to laying the hair down, getting everything that you need. It's always good to go with the grain, but it's always good to go against the grain with laying the hair, especially with coarse hair, with wavy hair, because you want the lines to be clean, you want the blends to be clean, well blended, and that's really all that matters. So here with my andis, we're going to go in there, and I'm just going to bottom out that bottom line from that guideline that I originally created, and just give it a little blend out, man. Pop out all the little specks, just to really get it going. And just detail, man. I spend so much time detailing. I tell you, man, this barber told me to spend about 15-20 minutes detailing, and I do about at least 10 to 15 minutes detailing, because it matters, man. It really matters when clients pay attention. So right here, as we get to the ending of this cut, I'm going to use my hot towel to cleanse the hairline. As you can see, I hold it on my wrist just to make sure the temperature of the towel is not too hot for my client's preference. You don't want to burn them or whatnot. So I wrap it up, just put it around his head just to make sure the hairline is clean. After this, I'm going to go in again with my hairline spray just to give it another hold, cleanse it out, dry it out, and then after that we're going to start lining. So I put the hot towel on there. He's relaxed, he's cool, he's stimulated. And that's what you want. You want to give your client experience they can remember and experience they can appreciate, because they're paying for this. So do that, follow that blueprint, it creates for a high quality, well-groomed, well-balanced cut. That for me, that's what I want. That's what I want with my clients, what I want them to get. So for me, it just makes a bit of a difference when they get that and they see the ending of the cut. So there's a problem. So when you're lining, everybody has a system. Some people line right to left, some people line left to right. Me, I line center of the head from right to left, or vice versa. That works for me, gives me a well-balanced, properly groomed cut. So it's easier for me to see it that way. So as you can see, I'm using my babyliss FX trimmers. I'm just slowly lining the cut as I go through it. For me, that's how you achieve these looks, man. These high quality, stellar looks, man. High quality cuts. For me, that's what I like to achieve. That's what I'm looking for. That's what my client wants. That's the desired. So I'm gonna speed this up a little bit, and I'm just gonna break y'all through that, and you'll see how I line it. And tell me what you think, man. Again, you're gonna hear me say this. Subscribe and like to my YouTube channel. Follow me on Instagram at Deewrightcut_. And just tell me what you guys think, man. Like I said, I do this because I love it. I'm having fun, and I love to see my clients' cuts, in video, in person. Really outgrowing myself, pushing myself outside of the box, growing out of my limits, and really pushing what it is to be an entrepreneur. But not only about entrepreneur, a barber, a men's groomer, women's groomer, hairstylist, whatever you want to call me. I'm all of it. Cosmetologist. That's just me. Tell me what you guys think, man. You see it's getting real crispy, it's beefing up right here, so we're gonna go and beef it up. Yep. Yes, sir. Y'all tell me what y'all think, man. I appreciate y'all. I love y'all, man. Thank you for the support.
Tragic.
Yeah, so man, details. And you can see here, this is exactly what I'm doing. Details. Define details is paying attention to those small things that pop out and matter. Details. So I'm going in here with my fast feed, and I'm just detailing that blend, man. And for me, that transition of that blend is what you really want. That clean, crispy, high quality haircut is what you truly want. And I say that because, like, me being a person as a barber, but not only a person who has to get a haircut, I want that. So I get it. And not even just with haircuts, going to eat, that's the type of stuff that you want. So I'm gonna be lining the back of the nape here, finishing this quality, well-groomed, balanced haircut up. And I need y'all to tell me what y'all think, man. Because this is exactly what I dreamed of, exactly what I wanted. I'm working towards that. And I'm only getting better and better. These cuts have gotten so much better since I first started this, and it's pretty fun, to be honest. As you can see here, I'm just using the tip of my blade to line around the back of the nape and around the ears. Just the very tip of my blade, from one side, right side, to the left side. That's how you create that desired clean quality look. So y'all looking at that, just telling me what y'all think, man. Like, for me, my client loved the cut. My client loved the cut. He really did. So that's all that matters for me. So I just try to keep that in mind. Brushing is key to keep those dead hairs out of the way, the ones that you previously cut. Thank y'all for tuning in. As this video gets ready to end, I just want to give a shout out to my camera person, Taylor. Follow me on Instagram at Deewrightcut_. Please like, subscribe, and comment. Tell me what you think, man. Deewrightcut out. Y'all have a blessed one.